Hi, I'm Donald McIntyre, Business Development Manager for North America at Biwares, a data science firm. In this video, I am going to explain the machine learning process. The machine learning process starts by meeting with our client and understanding what are the business needs and goals of the organization or the company. It's a meeting where we ask questions and our aim is to understand the business in detail so we can do right recommendations. The next process is to find the data inside the organization. We need to acquire data. We need to know where the data is in the different parts of the organizational structure. Sometimes it can be in the machines of employees, in the servers of the company, or in mobile apps or their web services, and ERP services and other sources. This process is only one part of the data mining process, which is to extract and acquire the information. Then that information is deposited in a storage. For that information is usually called the data lake. And that information, the other part of the data mining process, is to explore that data, sometimes clean it, and analyze the information. Once the information is analyzed, there could be situations where the business requires to add external information from outside of the organization. For example, banks may want data and statistics from central banks or from analysts or economists, and they integrate that data with their own local or enterprise information. In the case of, for example, retail businesses, they may want to predict demand, so they also bring economic information about the economy and the consumer situation and stuff like that. In electricity distribution companies, they may want to predict the demand for a month, a quarter, or a year for electricity, and they may want to import predictions and data from weather services, because that's a very good way of understanding the consumption of electricity and also their purchases. It helps them plan their purchases much better. The next step is to identify and create the relevant variables. An organization has information everywhere in the organization, interacting with customers or clients, interacting with providers, this information that they may bring from outside sources, and with knowledge of the business, we can identify and create the most relevant variables for the business, to do correct recommendations, correct predictions, correct diagnostics, etc. And then is the real artificial intelligence or machine learning process, which is to develop the models. A model is basically a very complex mathematical structure that depends on inputs of information. Then it has several functions and machine learning algorithms that process that information, and they collectively create an output. And that output has to be effective and intelligent and relevant to the business. So with that output, then we go and we can evaluate in time. We can evaluate the model results. That is an important step, because machine learning is actual learning. The machines, with the more they process this information from internal and external sources and they produce results, they can check whether the results are accurate or not, and with time they go learning and they can change the way they generate results to make them more accurate. The more accurate, they always go in a trend to reach more accuracy. So the evaluation of the model and tweaking the model and understanding where there may be problems or where are the opportunities and or where things are correct, to emphasize those parts. This is an important part of the process. And in the end, create visualizations. No, all this information not only generates recommendations, diagnostics, and predictions, but it has to be very well visualized within the company for humans to see that information and act upon it. No, from employees to the CEO, the C-suite, the people can receive this information, and they can improve their strategies and everything to do with the effectiveness of their business. So if you want to learn more how the machine learning process can improve your business, you can contact us by going to biwares.com. Thank you.